everybody, welcome back. It's time for a movie review where basically I geek out over a movie I just saw, and this one's going to be a little different. Tonight I am watching Yoga Hosers. Yeah. So, this is going to be my no spoiler review. Take a couple minutes just to give you my overall opinions and feelings about that movie. If you want an all the spoilers review, it is in the description. There's a link to it in the description below, or something's popping up right about now. You can click on that and check that out instead if you'd like. I'm shooting this part before I see the movie because it is Yoga Hosers. It is a Kevin Smith movie. I've been excited to see this movie, but this is the kind of movie I really want to be very intoxicated for. So, with that being said, I decided I would give you a very intoxicated review. Right now, I'm sober. I'm about to go drink some, then I'm going to sit down and watch that movie and drink a bunch, and then I'm going to come back and very sloppily tell you what I thought about it. So hopefully you'll enjoy that. Here we go. Okay, so that was actually, for me, really awesome. I'm not saying it's a perfect movie, but you know what? Actually, I was worried I wasn't actually going to like that, but that was pretty freaking cool. It very much reminded me of the spirit of trauma films, particularly Lloyd's films. You know, like even like the more later stuff like Terror Firmer and Poultrygeist, Night of the Chicken Dead. Yes, a zombie chicken musical. If you guys don't know, it's like the greatest movie ever. But however, of course, this was not as rapid on the jokes and like, you know, not as gruesome and stuff. Because this was like PG-13. I mean, it's like a PG-13 take on Lloyd Kaufman, like Kevin Smith doing that. I don't think that's what he was going for, but that's what it felt like, but I still really enjoyed it. The main ladies are great. You know, I think they're going to become really good actresses. I don't like to use gender there. They're going to become really good actors. Johnny Depp, I love him in this Guy Lapointe role, and it was awesome seeing more of him. I love how it tied into Tusk. Yeah, it's just, it was cool, man. Now, some of my negatives, I guess, would be things, without getting too spoilery, is some of the more epic scenes, some of the more action-y scenes, if you will, are a little rushed, and I'd like a little bit more of them. However, again, that's a budget thing, you know? I mean, this movie, I like to judge movies for what they are, what they try to be, what they were working with when I can, and, you know, I dug this, man, and I really hope we get the rest of the trilogy. I really want Moose Jaws. I think that would be awesome. I hope this will tie into that. The creature designs and stuff in here are pretty great, dude. I really love the creature designs, and you've seen it in the trailers, but the Bratzies they're adorable. I would take a Bratzie doll. There's a lot of like other actors, like even if you don't know their names, you'll know their face, and like, you know, one of the Colleens' dads is really awesome, and his whole relationship and the family is pretty great, and you know, I mean, there are some twists and turns. There's elements of this, like, again, it would be Dogma if, like, it's on a 20th of the budget. So, I mean, it's a lot of the things I love about Kevin Smith. It's a lot of maybe perhaps unintentional homage to Lloyd Kaufman, who I also absolutely adore as a filmmaker. And that just totally worked for me. And, you know, I had plenty to drink and everything, and I just enjoyed the movie. And, I mean, there's music in it, and I'll get into it in spoilers, but the way it starts off already, you know, just hit heartstrings for me, and I want to go listen to some of that. So, you know, I mean, I dug the hell out of it, man. I really did. I did. I feel like, again, you know, I watch it again in the future, maybe watch it in a different mindset. I'm not going to like it as much, but because at least on my first viewing, my first impressions, I really loved it. So I'm down. And I get that most people aren't going to be into this. A lot of people, I can see where a lot of people would end up hating this with their own expectations or what they were looking for. But for me, and like my kind of weird, you know, like this worked like 95% of the way, and I think that other 5 to 10% is just budgetary mostly. So, you know, that's what happens. But again, I can understand why, you know, maybe major studios wouldn't want to sink too much money into a concept like this. But I don't know. I mean, it could totally work. So that's my thoughts, anyways, guys. I want to get to spoilers, and honestly, I'm ready to kind of, you know, poop out because I'm intoxicated. I'm nicely intoxicated. But anyways, that's what I think. Have you seen it? I would like to know if you've seen it or not. Don't post spoilers in this one. Jump over to the spoiler video if you want to talk spoilers. We can do that in the comments there. But otherwise, just, you know, vague comments here. Click the thumbs up button. Give me the thumb of encouragement. I do like to be encouraged. I'm gonna get out here and talk some spoilers. Watch some more movies. I'll see you all later.